we have really come out to change the script. Because you have carried the script almost all your life. The script of making Nigeria one is a task. We have changed it. And if you do not believe me, you will see it in this coming 2023. I tell you today, for the interest of Biafra across Nigeria, and as Biafra people face the insecurity challenges and terrorist attack across Nigeria, we are hereby notifying all Biafrans in Nigeria that we are about to change the script for their own good. We are about to change the script of election for your own good. And after watching what is going on in Abuja, and they are calling for the impeachment of the president, you think impeaching the president will solve the problem? These are people who are still living on the script. Give it to them. Script of fallacy, script of falsehood, script of fake promise, script of fraud. Given to you as Nigeria, and you are following the script. We are coming to change it. The notification has come today that the script that the British gave you, and you are working on that script, we are changing it. Peter Obi went to United Kingdom. They gave him a script. He came to Nigeria. He jumped from PDP to another party, playing the script of British. Tell Peter Obi, not even Britain will stop the movement that is coming. We are aware that Britain have what we call agreement, defense agreement with Nigeria of over how many billion pounds in defense. When the time comes, we will crush it. I am telling you. We are now in 21st century, and the world, there are crises everywhere. People are fighting, putting their life on line to defend their own freedom. Ukraine is doing the same thing. I will be a coward to know what I have known today and stay quiet and keep calm and allow Biafra to be annihilated by those that believe that they know it all, or that they are more superior as a human than the other, to be the worst chaotic thing I would have done. And then also, God will never forgive me, because for me to be what I am today and have the opportunity to change things, and I didn't do it, God will never forget me or forgive me even at death. So I want you to inform Biafrans all over the world that the script of Nigeria is changing starting from today. After the attack, we wanted to change this script just maybe towards the end of this year. Tell everybody in Nigeria, those residing in the northern Nigeria, that the script is changing. So, I tell you today, Biafra people, for the interest of Biafra across Nigeria, and as Biafra people face the insecurity challenges and terrorist attack across Nigeria, we are hereby notifying all Biafrans for the very second time that we are about to change the script for their own good. As the terrorists are attacking capital of Nigeria without resistance, the Biafra people are putting up measures for Biafra breakaway or exit, as you may call it. Why this is going on, why the attack and the upsurge of the terrorists are going on, we are working seriously on the ground to put measures in place and get ready for Biafra breakaway in 2023. I want you to understand that our tensions attention, when we talk about this self-esteem and the moral way of life, attention plays also an important role in focusing on negative aspects of reality. And ourselves, let first though define attention. Attention is that which take possession of our mind. It is the focal point of consciousness. How has this attention affected you today? If you have a low esteem, a low self-esteem, this focal point is most likely negative. It is affecting all of you, those Biafrans that are yet to understand that they need to fund the Eastern Security Network. You are having a low self-esteem syndrome because you never believe that Biafra will be a nation. I am telling you today, researchers estimate that each attend more or less 20,000 thoughts, what people think every day. And our ancestral tendency is to pay more attention to the negative ones, which is pure survival instinct. Biafra agitation is no longer tout, is no longer motor park. Professionals have joined the league. We are making impact and alliances all over the world. It is no longer because Biafra is here, it's no longer the time you say uneducated people are there. Those people are no longer in the forefront of the agitation. Most people with low self-esteem, though, are more prone to paying attention to the negative aspect of themselves. Their lives and external input, such as people and their situation. This is what Nigeria has offered you. Nigeria has made every Biafran to see himself or herself as a low self-esteem. And all you do is to see the negative impact of Igbo man. All you do is to see the negative part of Igbo man. You do not see the positive part. Upon the fact that Nigeria tells you, Igbo contribute the best. Igbo can change Nigeria. Igbo can do everything, turn it upside down and turn it to gold. Yet, you don't see that part of Igbo man. You don't see that part of a Biafran. You see the negative part of Biafra. Igbo man is this, Igbo man is that. But Nigeria is telling you, even as bad as Nigeria, Nigeria tells you that Igbo man is this. Yoruba man tells you Igbo man can change Nigeria. Hausa man tells you Igbo can convert anything. Every other tribe in Nigeria tells you about Igbo man. Only you, the Igbo man, that you see yourself as enemy of yourself. Yet, you don't understand the impact you would make in a nation that you are going to govern yourself with every blessing of God upon your life. Today, we have come to change the script. I want you can name this speech of the Nation Today address as changing the script. This is called negative confirmation bias. And it is quite like seeing the world and us in a true dark lenses, failing to pay attention to the positive. You fail to pay attention to the positive of Biafra people. When you talk about freedom, you say, oh, they are fighting on social media. How can they govern themselves? That is the negative part. You pick it, but yet you call Obi. Obi want to be a president. Obi want to do this and do that. Is Obi not also part of that negative part that makes you not to support Biafra? Don't worry. By the time Biafra come, you will take your bag and baggage and go to northern Nigeria and enjoy your north. Believe me, we will give you the opportunity. This has tremendous impact on how we feel about ourselves. the meaningfulness we get out of our lives, and of course, our behaviors. Nigeria has impacted your life, and today you are branded with so many negative names to point that you are scared of your own freedom. Nigeria has done that. They impact you with all manner of thoughts. You become scared of yourselves, to the point that you as a Biafran is scared of having your own freedom. And they do that, and they stay by the side, and they laugh at you. They say, look at them. They thought they are educated. We have impacted this particular low self-esteem on them, and look at how they brand each other. Why the terrorists are coming, carrying gun. You have never seen the Fulani man or the federal government branding the Fulanis that are killing your military, killing your personnel, wiping villages, branding them with bad names. They call them criminals. Ordinary criminals, they call them. They call them criminals. Some of you in the struggle have called me criminal. That is the same value that the Fulani attached to the terrorists that you see bombarding Abuja yesterday. Yet you call yourself a brainy person. Why this state of the nation has become necessary is because we are changing the script. And we are going to change this script by force. We are going to change it in this armed struggle. If you do not know that we have entered armed struggle, we are declaring the armed struggle today. In case you don't have knowledge about that, we are into armed struggle for our freedom. I want you to understand that Nigeria impacted you, impacted your life, and today you branded with so many negative names to the point that you are scared of your own freedom because of the negative impact of Fulani government policies in your life. Only Biafra can solve this problem. That as Biafra using Nigeria passport, you are treated as a criminal or as a terrorist, while you are not one of them. Yet, your low self-esteem could not allow you to support Biafra. You are scared of what Biafra would be. You are scared of the lies and the propaganda that they manipulated you into. I want every one of you watching me today on this State of the Nation broadcast to think that the impact of tunnel vision focus on the negative and how this can make matters worse than they are. They create more stress. They create more stress, increase insecurity, and we end up engaging in behaviors that are ultimately disconnected from our values. Today, some of you have completely disconnected, even with your so low self-esteem and your insecurity on supporting Biafra. You have been disconnected from the value that made you who you are as a Biafran. Yes, a vicious circle. Nigeria has given all this as a failed state. What I'm telling you today is fact. We do not mince words. Nigeria has given all these things I have said as a failed state. This is the impact of Nigeria in your life. A failed state. Today, when the Fulani terrorists were attacking Abuja, all of you were running scatter. Some of you that build one bacha in Abuja, in the area where they attacked, you ran for your life. And the government were not there to help you. Because I want you to understand that no, the presence of Biafrans in that area are much. Just the way when they attacked church in Yoruba land, all of you were shouting, they have attacked Yoruba, they have attacked Yoruba church. Do you know the number of Biafrans that were casualties or victims in that church attack is higher than the number of Yorubas. Have you forgotten that almost all the people that were interviewed as a victim of that church attack were all Biafrans? Igbo-speaking Biafrans. Are you not aware? That is why we are now addressing every Biafran across Nigeria. A failed state without strong governance that plunged into disorder. Nigeria is an example of that. Violence and sponsoring terrorism against its own people and citizens. Nigeria, being a failed state, must end by 2023 because we have seen that failing state can quickly become a threat to international security, be it by exporting drugs or by becoming a safe haven for terrorists. Nigeria, as today, has become a safe haven for terrorists. It's a place where the capital of the country will be attacked, under heavy attack, and no resistance. It means that Nigeria has become a safe haven for terrorists. And that is a threat to America. It's a threat to the Western world. When one of the generals from the United States was making speech a few years ago that the terrorists are trying to create safe haven in Nigeria, and after that, they are going to attack America. Little did he know, with all their intelligence everywhere, that Nigeria has actually become a safe haven for terrorists. Up to the point that the president of the country has been threatened that he's going to be kidnapped. Up to the point that impeachment proceeding or motion were raised at the National Assembly, only for the Senate president, who is also a Fulani and part of the sponsor of this jihadists and this Fulanization, turned it down, up to the point that the opposition senators walked away from the National Assembly. The country is in chaos, failed state. And we have come to change the script. Those of them who thought they have something impact to make in the National Assembly, when they tell you Peter Obi should go and become president, I want to ask you today, how would Peter Obi impact and change Nigeria when the Senate president will become a Fulani and the people that are going to be at the National Assembly are bigger in number from the north, from the Fulani, than the people of the secular side? How will you change the system? For those of you who do not understand, I want you to know that the 12 states of northern Nigeria that are under Sharia law, they are all Muslim representative. No Christian will be voted to come to Abuja to represent those states that practice Sharia law. Are you aware of that? If you have any of that from the 12 northern states that practice Sharia law, if you have any Christian as a senator, come and show it to me. Now, we must end this in 2023. The terrorists collaborate with the other Nigeria security agencies to carry out their terrorist attack, like what you saw in Abuja last night. They kidnapped just 2 kilometers away from the military checkpoint across Nigeria. And this is no longer issue that anybody will doubt. So what has your low self-esteem Nigeria impacted on you or in you? How have that affected the situation? They are now threatening to kidnap the fake president of Nigeria and has waged war against the capital of Nigeria called Abuja. With all this fact I have said so far, it is clear that Nigeria has become a safe haven for terrorists and has posed a serious threat to international security. I want to also remind you, the proliferation of terrorists or the upsurge of terrorists is not far from the call the fake president made while he was in Egypt. He made a call calling all the terrorists in Africa, all Fulani in Africa, to come to Nigeria without a visa, in validation to the fact that Fulani claim that Nigeria belongs to them. They claim the ownership of Nigeria. This man went to Egypt and opened the door for all the terrorists from the all other Northern Africa to enter Nigeria, and today they have arrived. They have arrived. But you continue to talk about P2P and election. They have arrived. But you continue to live on the script given to you. The script is changing. Are you aware of that? But with a new breed of terrorists sponsored by the government who are willing to inflict mass casualties on our society, the proliferation and the upsurge has acquired a new sense of urgency to the Biafran people. And we have here to call for that urgency. The urgency is that the funding of the Eastern Security Network must be on daily basis. Everybody must now change this particular script and channel your tithes and everything to funding of the Eastern Security Network. Our own security. I want you, those of you who are shouting, if this kind of arms enters your village in any part of Biafra land today, who do you think will stand them? I am asking you. Who do you think will stand these people? You think that in Abuja, the army could not stand them? Is it in Anambra that the army is going to stand them? Who do you think will stand them? The Eastern Security Network is going to stand Now, having watched this, who do you think will stand these people? You think when they can operate freely in Abuja, a whole Abuja, is it in Anambra that a military man will come to stand them? Is it in Ebonyi State that a man will come, that police will come and stand them? Is it in Enugu State? The answer is no. And so who is going to stand against these people when they come? The same Eastern Security Network we are raising funds for. So, from this video, what conclusion are we to draw from the new security environment in Biafra land? What is our conclusion? What should we in effect, or what should we have in an effective security strategy? Look like some of you will begin to get your sense back. Let me give you a few pointers. First, I believe that any security strategy today has to do or has to be a very strategic or strategy of engagement. Either we tackle these challenges to our security when and where they emerge. We tackle it wherever they emerge. Or they will end up on our doorstep. Today, after the attack in Abuja yesterday, it has become imperative for this particular state of the nation broadcast that if you are not yet part of funding the Eastern Security Network, the time is now. Otherwise, it may be in your doorstep. Because Nigeria security agencies are part of them. And if you think that when this happens in Biafra land, all these governors will come and ask military to come and you are just living in full paradise. So, Ebubago military has been confirmed to be criminals from across other ethnic nationalities, and even Fulanis are now in Ebubago, in our own Biafra land. A Fulani man has become Ebubago. This is fact. And we must deal with it decisively. Our first priority now is to wipe Ebubago out of Biafra land, anywhere they are. That is number one move. Ebubago have never been seen engaging any herdsmen with AK-47. Ebubago has never been seen engaging anybody that has gone as a Fulani terrorist. Rather, Ebubago was formed to hunt Eastern Security Network, and we have openly declared that war. It is going to be between us and Ebubago, even though it is going to be a little bit distraction. Because, it is part of the war game. The war game is that you try as much as possible to distract your enemy. So, the governors in the southeast who are supporting Ebubago, they are our number one enemy. Because the people they recruited into Ebubago are not Biafrans. Those in the Igbo-speaking part of Biafra land, they are not Igbo-speaking. So what they do, they give them money and say, go after Biafra agitators. So you have come to understand today that Ebubago is never in any way to combat any terrorist attack or to combat any Fulani herdsmen carrying AK-47 or to do any other thing other than to look for Eastern Security Network and our young men and youth. So our focus, not all focus, will partly go to Ebubago. We're going to wipe them out of Biafra land. It is part of the script we are going to rewrite. I want you to understand that the second thing that is going to be my point at this evening, we need to look at the security today in a holistic fashion. In an age where security challenges have become multidimensional, our response must be multidimensional as well. We see today that the kidnappers are kidnapping people just 2 kilometers away from the military checkpoint. Soludo also have bragged that branded all manner of names against Eastern Security Network and agitators. He called them kidnappers, he called them criminals. But Soludo Vigilante, second in command, or a commander, has been arrested for kidnapping. Did you see Soludo coming to social media to talk about that his own vigilante, Anambra vigilante, were arrested for kidnapping? No. This brings me directly to my third point. Any viable security strategy today must be a strategy of group teamwork. No single agitating group possesses all the necessary means for effective security or for effective security management. In our land today, Eastern Security Network need your support. And they need the support of all groups to combat these terrorists. Only through cooperation, alliances, will the full range of the instrument be available to us. And of course, we do not want the presence of military in our land going forward. They also become our enemy because the military have proven and have shown their unpreparedness, and then also those who have alliances with these terrorists, they have shielded them while they attack and kidnap our people. My fourth point, a strategy of engagement require not only a variety of instruments, but also patience in applying them. That is why we are working assiduously every day and night with Umada, chaired by Madam Azoka Charles Nwankwo. We apply the highest level of patience while dealing with these challenges we are facing. We engage and we also engage. We need to keep up our engagement. If we want to change things for the better, we need to do more than provide armed security. We also need to assist in creating a conducive environment for long-term stability. This we have done by asking the leaders to pull out the military from our land to enable us face these terrorists that came to Abuja, that we'll see also, you will see them in Biafra land very soon. As you see them attacking Abuja today, do not think that they are far from your land. They are coming to you. When they are done with Abuja, you are next. Are you sure you can count on this military when that happens? Are you sure you can count on the military when that happens? The military that cannot protect Abuja from being under attack, the military that cannot stop them from kidnapping people from the railway, going from Abuja to Kaduna. Are you sure you can trust this military when that happens? Which brings me to my fourth and final point. A truly effective strategy of engagement, one that has a lasting impact, must be strategy that is firmly based on values. Value system. It has been the motto of Biafra. We value our lives and we value ourselves. So our operational engagement must have the value system. And that Eastern Security Network has applied in the highest decorum. I want to inform you today, as we look forward to liberate Biafrans from Nigeria come 2023, where Biafra is going to be where democracy and freedom, human rights and religious tolerance are the key principles that we must never compromise. And this assurance we have given to the international community, those who care to listen to us. There will not only be permanent features of our way of life in Biafra Republic, there will also provide our security policies with the moral compass. I want to inform you, these, in my view, are some of the key underlying principles for a strategy that seeks to address the insecurity in Biafra land. And I believe they explain why IPOB autopilot is so busy and why these alliances are in so much demand, because IPOB autopilot and ESN is able to make unique contribution to such broad strategy of engagement. Not as a police of Biafra, of course, but by making available certain measures in a way no other agitating group can or have ever done. This is because Biafra is here. One very strong measure or asset of that IPOB autopilot is to bring together all genuine agitating group before 2023. In IPOB autopilot under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, these groups sit around the same table trying to find consensus and develop common approach to defend Biafra and defend Biafra land and liberate Biafra people from Nigeria come 2023. This does not rule out occasional disagreement, but in the end, the culture of compromise and the habit of cooperation always prove stronger than our disagreement in the struggle. This deep-rooted sense of common purpose in getting Biafra liberated by 2023 has enabled the IPOB autopilot to engage in some of the most demanding engagement and to carry on even if the obstacle seemed insurmountable at times. This unique staying power is sometimes, or should I say, is something that only a permanent alliance can give you. Permanent alliance. It is tremendous measure and asset, and something that we must preserve. Every alliances we have had so far must be preserved going forward as we are changing the script of Nigeria in your life. Over the past 1 year, IPOB autopilot has developed relation with dozens of Biafra diaspora groups in countries in Europe and beyond. These partnership or alliances, as you may call it, have thus created a cooperative momentum that has never before existed on this Biafra movement. We are now broadening this cooperation further by enhancing our cooperation with countries that seek our cooperation, but seeking nations and government support as well. I want to inform Biafrans today that the next big challenge ahead of us is to build more structured relationship with other international organizations and policymakers. I want you to understand that here too, we have already made considerable stride. We are also looking at the full activation of the Biafra government in exile and looking forward to welcoming them on board. We look forward to this. We look forward to welcoming the Biafra government in exile. If it is going to be for the best interest of Biafra people and the liberation of Biafra and the freedom of Biafra, we look forward to that. At the same time, we are also looking forward to having Ekpa on board. We are looking forward to having Ekpa on board. This is necessary and it has become imperative. So those of you, the Ekpa, if you are watching me today, you need to come on board. In a few weeks' time, we are going to create war council that will play a very strategic role in making sure that the terrorists coming to our land are defeated in a short while. We are about to open a new chapter in the struggle for Biafra. Before